And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the delay. Sorry about the shutdown. Just some internet issues, but it did end with a big win from the Eagles team, 5-4. The Penguins team, they were looking really dominant in that game, Rhino. They looked like they almost were able to come away with that win if they had just made a couple more plays.
Yeah, unfortunately, y'all didn't see it, but it was a tie ball game. We went to OT in that last game. The Eagles were just about able to find the dub, and the Penguins remain winless, unfortunately for them. But yeah, a lot shown from the Penguins once again. But as I've said at the start, the story of their season, they always show us something, but they just can't get the job done.
Well, let me see. Robot, are you currently messaging the winners?
Hang on, I got it. I got it.
All
Where
right,
is
sweet, sweet. But yeah, that Penguins team really turned it around. They really showed like they aren't a team that shouldn't have a win. They looked really good there, but the Eagles team, once again, they came out strong demo presence, strong field presence, really kind of controlled the pace of the whole game, controlled the ball more. They had a lot better touches, a lot stronger of hits. And honestly, good way to go out. Love to see KJ go out with a big dub. Uh,
Yeah, absolutely. And with Little Debbie as well playing as well as he did, I mean they couldn't have asked for more really. It was pretty much the perfect send off game, and we can actually get the two boys in here right now. Hello, Debbie and KJ. How are you two doing after that game?
Oh man, our buttholes were clenched a little bit there in game two and three, but I'm gonna tell you what, we brought it back. Um, it feels good.
yeah, you had me there in that second and third game.
Hmm.
That third game, I'm telling you what, that was a little close. It was coming down to the wire there towards the end.
Yeah, it was a lot more. It was a lot closer for comfort. By the way, Debbie's gonna have an interesting time getting in here because he gets disconnected whenever he gets dragged into a call. But even still, yeah, that last game, we kind of had our butts clenched a little bit, but we were able to still pull it out in OT.
Let's see, it hasn't been quite kicked yet. Deb, I mean, you made it in? I'll take that
Mm,
as a no. I guess we'll
yeah,
just continue on.
it's
Well,
fine.
anyways, KJ, I just wanted to ask, especially with that game three, I know you kind of talked about it, but going into that overtime, 4-4, Penguins were looking really hot. They were playing a really strong offensive midfield game that kind of seemed to be catching y'all off guard. Going into overtime, what do y'all kind of communicate to each other to kind of ease those woes that you may be having going into overtime to finish off the sweep?
What we kind of did was we kind of said, all right, we need to chill out a little bit. We're starting to play a little monkey style. If we chill, just relax, not get too over committed, we'll be a okay. And sure enough, we were able to find our position and find our spot, and we were able to score that last goal.
You absolutely were, and it was brilliant teamwork from the both of you. And we were talking about it on the casting booth, but I wanted to know about how you felt in game, whether it was the teamwork and the comms that got you through that game, or whether you felt like it was solo individual play.
So it was a combination of the fact that Debbie and I have such good chemistry, and I mean, obviously that was seen, but it was
Hmm.
just one of those things that we realized okay, we came to play. This Eagles team is not afraid of anybody, and we needed to get this win to be able to give ourselves a good spot.
You absolutely did, and we have it on good authority that unfortunately this may be the last game that we get to see KJ in the FDL, at least for a little bit. So, can you tell me what you're feeling right now as you take that final call?
Well, I'm not gonna do what another person did and take 15 minutes of time, but before this game even started, I told Debbie in chat. I said in a Discord call, I said, this is a really bittersweet moment for me. I came in here in season two. I was horrible. I did not
Yeah.
play well.
Hmm.
And there's a couple people that will attest to that. And over the
Me.
past couple seasons, yes, thank you, Yeet. I appreciate you. But over the past couple seasons, to see how much I've improved from then to now, it is just a bittersweet thing. And this community has been amazing in helping me realize that potential.
For sure, for sure. I do and can quote on the fact that you were kind of some dog water a couple seasons ago. And I'm not gonna lie, I came into this casting, I was like, it kind of had me upset. I was looking to make fun of both you and Debamine because, as you know, Debamine was on my team with the Rams, but y'all just came out with such offensive strength and just ferocity and really caught that team off guard that y'all left me no note but to just kind of give y'all praise.
Hey,
I wasn't even able to say anything
there
bad.
were some tactical whiffs in there. There was definitely some.
Or a couple of
Tac-
those, but that's
tactical
expected at
whiffs.
Adept.
Yeah.
Tactical whiffs are one of the things that we in Adept call faking.
Yes. Yes. One actually led to a goal, I believe. So.
Yes, yes, it did, and it felt really good to be able to catch the win. It feels really good for us, especially going into next week facing the Griffins. It's definitely something that we needed. We are in fact a momentum based team. We have proven that series and series again, and it's just nice to be able to go into next week 5-2.
Well, I wanted to bring that up actually because you are now 5-2, which is a really good record to have in week 7. What are the dreams for this Eagles team? Can you get playoffs? Can you get the championship this season?
Our main goal is right now to focus on one game at a time. So next week is the Griffins, and that's the game that we're focused on and what we're going to stay at. We're not really worried about playoffs just yet. When that time comes, that time will come.
Absolutely. And my final question, I'm not sure if he has any other things, but obviously we've talked about this being your last game, KJ, and we do have to shout out Debbie as well, who was incredible in that game. He played absolutely brilliantly. But is there one lasting message, one lasting kind of note that you want to leave the FDL for now with?
The only thing I will say is that this community has been built on the competitive side of things, but also make sure you look at the friendship sides of things because I can tell you personally, I probably if I had not met him in League Scrims, I would not have probably never talked to Yeet.
Hmm.
To be completely honest with you, but the fact that it was last season that him and I actually started playing a little bit together in the scrims. You know, there's a bond there that can't be broken, and I know it's kind of like a sappy thing to say, but at the same time, it's nice to kind of sit back and feel a weight lifted off my shoulder of I don't have to stress as much now, and so thank you to the entire FDL community for everything you have done for not just me but for each other.
It's
Man, you
beautiful.
could you
It's
can make me cry.
Man.
Man, come on now, come on. But anyways,
Anyone got a tissue?
I like to start stuff, so this is gonna be the time. I did have a couple more questions, but Debamine couldn't make it. Unfortunately, it's gonna be more about him absolutely.
I could probably answer them.
It was gonna be more about him absolutely berating the Penguins with demos. Because goodness gracious,
Mhm.
So
that's a charge. That's a charge right there.
he caught himself a case.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
He would have
I
found a
actually,
case in the real world.
actually, believe it or not, I can actually answer that question because that's something that Debamine has really started to incorporate in his playstyle, and it's really worked out well for him. Even in our own personal in-house scrims within the Eagles, he has incorporated them against the likes of T Nori, Patty P, Alpha Doggy, and even onto his own teammates, which I'm not going to say anything bad about, but they have worked out very well. And he continues to put that play style, and it continues to use it. He's going to go far.
Oh, for sure, for sure. This Eagles team is looking like it's starting to come alive, and it's coming alive at the right time. At week number 7, you're coming down to the wire here. This is the exact time that you want to be coming alive. So with that, I do want to start some stuff against the rest of the Adept League. Now you tell me who's the team you're calling out. Who's the team that you're saying, yeah, your record doesn't, you're not as good as your record. We're going to
So
clap you, plain and
Ooh.
simple.
I'm not going to say that we're going to clap them, but the one game that I am looking forward to now is the team that beat the Griffins yesterday.
Which is who?
The Seagulls of Farting Right
Ooh.
Now and Pepe. We're coming for you boys, and we want everything that you have and can throw at us, because guess what? You're getting everything that I can throw at you.
For
Damn.
sure, for sure. You got to clown them if that comes down to it, all right? Now, we're holding you to it. I'm holding you to it. So, I'm expecting a big dub from the Eagles against this Seagulls team. Now, Rhino, you have anything else to say?
I think that is everything from me, other than to obviously sign off by saying thank you so much, KJ, for everything you've done for the league and being here as a caster, as a player. You absolutely will be missed for however long it is that you take your leave. It's been a pleasure to get to know you, and I hope your travels serve you well, my friend.
Thank you.
For sure. It's been great becoming a friend with KJ. Great guy. I wish him the best. And just remember, Seagulls, this Eagles team's coming for you.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
wiping
you
you
best
off the
believe it.
map.
Mhm.
But with that, that's going to be me and Rhino, joined by KJ and the lovely Robot Man streaming for us. Some unfortunate delays, but that's going to do us for our 7 o'clock game. Hope to catch y'all here at 9 o'clock for the Hydras game. They're going to catch the big dub. I don't even care about the other team because the Hydras are my team. So let's get it, baby. We'll catch you in here at 9.
Night all. See you soon.
We used to think our words were gold, that our blinded hearts could withstand cold. We were catching